Join me as I dive into the world of CGBS stock and see if I can predict whether it's the next big thing. CGBS stock has been gaining attention lately, and for good reason. This company has been making waves in its industry, and investors are taking notice. With a unique approach to its business, CGBS has the potential to disrupt the market and bring in big returns. But is it really the next big thing? One of the biggest challenges facing CGBS stock is market volatility. We've seen huge swings in the market recently, and it's tough to predict what will happen next. This kind of uncertainty can be a major turnoff for investors, and it's definitely something to keep in mind when considering CGBS stock. Another challenge is competition. CGBS is operating in a crowded space, and it's going to have to work hard to stand out. The company also faces investor skepticism. Some people might be hesitant to invest in CGBS due to concerns about its financial health or management team. And let's be real, there are always risks associated with investing in any stock. But at the same time, I think it's worth taking a closer look at CGBS and seeing what it has to offer. The competition in the industry is fierce, and CGBS needs to stay ahead of the curve to succeed. This means innovating and adapting quickly to changes in the market. If the company can do this, it could be a major player in the industry. So, what factors are contributing to CGBS's current status? For one, the company's recent financial reports have been impressive. Revenue is up, and the company is showing signs of growth. Additionally, market trends are looking favorable, with more and more investors looking to get in on the ground floor of this emerging industry. Expert opinions are also weighing in on CGBS stock. Analysts are taking notice of the company's progress and predicting big things. Of course, it's always important to take expert opinions with a grain of salt, but it's definitely worth considering. Another factor to consider is the company's leadership team. A strong team can make all the difference in a company's success, and CGBS has some impressive names on board. With the right leadership, CGBS could be poised for even more growth in the future. The overall sentiment around CGBS stock seems to be shifting, with more and more investors starting to take notice. This could be a sign that the stock is about to take off. So, what makes CGBS stock such a compelling investment opportunity? For me, it's the company's unique approach to its business. CGBS is tackling a major problem in its industry, and its solution has huge potential. If the company can execute on its vision, it could see huge returns. Another compelling factor is the company's growth potential. With a strong leadership team and favorable market trends, CGBS could be poised for major growth. Of course, there are always risks associated with investing, but I think CGBS is definitely worth considering. The numbers don't lie. CGBS stock has been showing some impressive gains recently. If this trend continues, we could see the stock take off in a big way. The question on everyone's mind is, can CGBS sustain this growth? I think it's definitely possible, and I'm excited to see where the company goes from here. Let's recap. CGBS stock has potential due to its unique approach, growth potential, and favorable market trends. Of course, there are challenges to consider, but I think this stock is definitely worth a closer look. So, what do you think? Are you bullish on CGBS stock? Let me know in the comments. Also, be sure to check out my other video on stock market trends. I think you'll find it really interesting.